Hey everyone, welcome back on my channel. So, Christmas is just around the corner, yay! And I decided to share some tutorials on my channel how you can make Christmas cards on your own. So, I feel like it's much more personal when you create little... Oh, that's the printer. Why? I feel like it's much more personal when you create little things on your own. But on the other hand, it takes time. Much time. So much more time than just going in a shop and buy stuff. And the Christmas time is also very stressful every year. So I looked on Pinterest for some card tutorials which are A, super easy to make, don't need much time and don't cost much money. So here are now my top 5 Christmas card tutorials. Have fun!
I used normal cardstock for all the following Christmas cards. I cut it to get 4 A6 cards, 4 by 6 inches, out of one sheet. For the first card you need, in addition to that, some toned paper. I used brown one here, a glue stick and an old magazine or newspaper. Firstly, I glued the toned paper on the cardstock. I like it when there's a white border. Then you just tear apart the paper of the magazine so that you get several stripes. After that you shorten some of the stripes and arrange them into a rough triangle shape. This is supposed to be the Christmas tree, and then glue every stripe to its place. If you like, you can now add a star on top of the tree, however this guy is called in English, and that's it. For the next card you need your cardstock, one marker. I used the golden one by Faber-Castell, but you can use any marker from any brand, and another sheet of paper. This doesn't need to be fancy at all. I used computer printer paper here. We needed to prepare a template. Just take your sheet of paper and cut out a circle. I used my water bottle to create that circle. After doing that, you put your template on top of your cardstock and draw with your marker some lines in that circle, just like that. Just be careful that your template stays in place. I think it's super easy, and once you did the template, you can quickly go into mass production mode and add some nice lettering to your card. And don't be afraid if you are not familiar with lettering, just do what you can. It will look perfectly for the one who gets the card because you did it by yourself. For the next card you need your fancy washi tape. I used the ones of my collection that look most like Christmas. I didn't buy specific tape for this card. And we also need our cardstock and a second piece of paper. On this second piece of paper I drew a circle and I used my template from the last card to do this. Then I turn around the paper and I tape washi tape all over it. After you finish this step, you cut out the circle using the guidelines on the back of the paper and glue the circle on your card. Now you can add some decorations to this bubble, e.g. a little ribbon on top and maybe a lettering below. And that's it! How easy was that? You can also create a Christmas tree with washi tape, which looks also super cool. To create the next card you need watercolors and a liner. Sketch quickly 2 circle shapes on your paper. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's always good to see that you create this card by your own, so minor mistakes are very welcome. Just keep in mind that you don't press too hard with the pencil, because once water gets on top of these lines you can't erase them anymore. But if they are just very light, it's okay and no one will ever notice them. You need to let it dry completely. This might take some time, but if you like to do more cards in this way, you can start doing this step now on several cards. After the color dried, you grab a marker and do the line work around the bubbles and add a lettering to your card. And that's all you have to do. This last card I made last year, and it's super cute and easy, especially when you do have a baby or a toddler at home. So you need some sort of color. For baby there's specific finger paint that doesn't harm the skin of the little ones. And then you color your thumb and press it on the paper. And also the thumb of the baby or the husband. and quickly let it dry, and then you can get creative. I decided to use our thumb for the nose of a deer, but you can also do a simple snowman or a Christmas tree with many bubbles.
So these were all the cards I wanted to share with you. Hopefully you found some inspiration for your own project, and which card do you like best? Let me know in the comment section. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please let me know and give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye bye!